and we are back with more Dragon's Dogma 2. Last time we left off, we got a tiny bit distracted. We did get basically... Well, actually, I guess we didn't do any progress on the main story. We turned in the quest, and we know that next up is going to be us attending a royal ball banquet thing, which seems to be the next mandatory Golden Path quest. We, though, decided to go take care of some side quests regarding some of the magic user classes. So we did get the Meister spell Maelstrom for Sorcerer. Ah, yes, and we also left off befriending this old man here, who told us about the Gigantus, which... So it sounds like the Brine controls the Gigantus, which is basically like a sentient building weapon thing that only gets activated when the dragon commits an act of excess. So the big question is, like, is that an optional thing? Is it a Golden Path thing that will occur at some point in the story? Because, I mean, I don't know how I would force the dragon to commit something of excess. Though, if we're going by the lore established in Dragon's Dogma 1, a dragon is a former arisen. Maybe we can, like, provoke it somehow? Question mark?
All people fear the dragon, yet 'tisn't the threat it seems.
I wonder if I give him another set of flowers.
All I say is true. Why should I lie?
How much more flowers do I got? Where are my flowers? There we go. Yeah, I'll give him one more.
I cannot fathom it.
Any.
That's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus.
Yes.
Until you went off somewhere. Come, young people are so impatient. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea, for 'tis a servant of the brine. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's peril compel the Gigantus. Supposedly, the brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure that it commits no acts of excess. As for what the brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess.
Okay, this is repeat dialogue.
Brine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat from growing parched. Without them, life would be a dull affair indeed. That brings me back to what I was saying about the... what was I talking about again? Ah, of course. The Gigantus. 'Tis formed of clay, and tall enough to graze its brow upon the very clouds. What's more, 'tis said its lofty gaze watches o'er the world even now. And should it be stirred to life by the voice of the sea, mayhap 'twould do aught to put that dragon in its place. You do not believe, but I assure you 'tis no less than the truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
It was like repeat dialogue, but I figured I'd let him talk to see if there's any clues. So, I spotted two things I didn't pick up last time. First off, if he spotted it with his own eyes, does that mean the dragon has committed an act of excess? And two, I wonder if there's a clue regarding, like, the sipping of ale. Because my brain churning with theory crafting.
Plentiful hereabouts.
Yes, Scarf.
No harm in picking a few.
Is that at the very beginning of the game, we seemed to have been looking through the eyes.
Word indeed. Yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that.
Curious,
Well, actually,
isn't it?
Mayhap his maundering will make more sense to us in time.
Yes. But yeah, actually, I just realized, because at the very beginning of the game, we're at a banquet for the newly appointed Sovereign Arisen. Now, I was going to say, now, if that was actually from the point of view of the fake one, and the dragon did seem to be talking to them, you know, maybe... What you doing, Garf?
Lucky us.
Oh.
That's worth taking.
I'll let him take it. Now, if this is from the position of us, then maybe we were still scarred. They held the banquet with us actually there. And then we got... Why are they running? Oh. Oh. Drake. Sure. And then basically...
What I can, should it please you?
And then we were kind of memory wiped? Or maybe... No. I'll potentially continue my thought after the fight. Damn it. I want to throw a giant chunk of ice in its head. I did something about balance. Ouch. Whew. Gotta watch my health. Oh, run. Oh, come on. Okay, so slow walking away from that didn't quite work. I can hopefully duck the flames by being knocked out. Thank you, Salem. Wonder if this will work or not.
Wait, stop me! Lest I bring you harm!
Have any hope of victory? We must employ every tool and
Huh.
method at our disposal.
Wonder if he got put to sleep. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh no, it's doing... Oh! That's right. That's not the one I thought it was going to be doing, but I'll leave the healing up to Garf. At least we have this random pawn helping us out. I'm reminded of some of the difficulty fighting the Drake as a magic user in the first game here. I'm like... Oh, come on, that should have... Get down here. Boo. Well, at least we got some Worm's Life Crystal. Yeah, we should turn off our lantern. Actually, wait. I should double check, make sure. I don't have any quests down here, right? Okay. Feast of Deception. That's basically the event we need to go to. Ah, yeah, there is Spellbound regarding... We delivered her some books, but... I don't know. Now it's kind of acting like we're supposed to actually deliver them all, because we gave their other books to her dad. Who we only know it's her dad because basically in the quest description she mentions, I think father has a copy in his house at the checkpoint rest down, which... That's where the sorcerer guy was.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
It was more than that.
Fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
But alright. I guess... I mean, no matter what the Sodded Sage, that one's probably going to be a long quest. Well, what have we here? Hello. Try to get some more experience to get more vocation points to level up, Magic Archer.
There's a tendency we might exploit.
Emma.
Doing so would be the core danger.
I'm a bit surprised it's not doing more knockoff balance. I'm hitting with giant ice boulders in the head. There we go.
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
There we go. Oop, as I fall over, but come on. I shoot. Try a guided flame arrow. Nope, too late.
A smashing success. Once more.
And grab the free loot. Alright, back with the capital. I definitely also need to make sure that I... Wait, why can't I pick that up? Come on. There we go. I also got to make sure that I rest at one of our houses.
Our strengths complement each other well.
Onward, adventure awaits.
Right you are.
The casual. Right you are. Totally. But yes, all the lost damage I still incurred from the Martyr bot skill last session. Oh, dressed all fancy-like.
We have found a material.
Alright, you want to pitch your service?
Well-organized pack is my speciality. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
48? It's a Capcom pawn. You know what? Sure, because we are, like, very heavy with magic right now. In fact, I don't think we have anyone physical left. Kind of by default, we let Scarlet go, since I think Garth's a mage right now. Yeah, he's a mage. And the gift that keeps giving. Where's my lantern oil? There we go. And heart.
'Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your travels take you, I pray you go in health.
What's a little... Oh, she has the goblin stuff. I was like, why is this so
It would be
spiky?
an honor to serve by your side.
And if we come across the thief on the road, we might want to basically recruit them. Ah, a bowl. We had heard that basically in the dark before. Alright, charge fire arrow. Ah, it'd have been better to just keep shooting. Alright. Ice chunk arrow. Bigger. I wonder if my skill to more easily knock things off balance helps with the spell. I'd imagine it does. We haven't tried out our Zap Zap arrow. Looks like the wrong one. I guess we might as well loot it. Who are you?
Monsters
Bit of
left
a-
us a parting gift.
A
I'll see it
pirate
safely
pawn.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I approve of it being Freden. But we already have Mage with Garth, so... You know what? I'll add you to favorites and maybe hire you later. I approve of the name, I approve of the eye patch. She passes the glam check. Alright, back on the road. Okay, pawn coming down from the mountainside. Although... Are you a rogue? Oh, not gonna talk to me.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Okay. Oh, another one, Capcom one. But yes. Alright, Salem. It's been fun, but we need some physical damage. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and give them... Where's more lantern oil? Probably passed it. No. I fell for that elixir last time. Huh. Why am I not seeing my lantern oil? I don't think I used it. Okay. So I can't seem to give lantern oil. Nope, that's the malating elixir again. I don't want to give fruit one either. That might be useful. He did better than just waking powder. That feels not... beefsteak's kind of, you know what? We have 5 of these. Here you go. And heart.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Oh! Okay, so that was an actual thing of the pawns always talking about that stuff. Dragon's Plague is a mysterious illness that can only be contracted by pawns. Unlike other debilitations, it is not recorded in the pawn status. Afflicted pawns remain entirely unaware of the condition, and there will be no obvious difference in their behavior. All that is known is that effects of this illness are that it can result in devastating calamity. Dragon's Plague is contagious, and you can pass between pawns traveling together in the same party. There are only 2 known ways to cure Dragon's Plague. The afflicted pawn must either become forfeit or infect another pawn, passing the illness to them. Huh. Huh. All that is known of the effects of this illness are that it can result in devastating calamity. And it's called Dragon's Plague. Which I wonder, does this... Can this turn my pawn into a dragon? And then maybe they can act with excess, riling up the brine to summon the Gigantus?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
So I'm curious. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save. They said it doesn't show up in status, but I don't know if that was like, the implication is before they join the group? I'm not seeing it. Like it says, only thief, max. Okay, yeah, it doesn't show up here. Now, the question becomes, did they actually have it? Or am I just at the point in the game where maybe now I can contract it? So maybe Dart doesn't have the illness, but the game's just warning me about it.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Like Garf. Feeling the urge to lightning blast everything.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
But yeah, I wonder if...
A gift of fire! I don't burn your fingers!
Alright, well that was anticlimactic. Wait, what did my thing, change briefly there? Did I hit triangle by accident? Well, let's rescue this person. Okay. So if it doesn't have a target, that's basically kind of like scattered out of it there. Nice.
You've my gratitude. Consider it my thanks for all you've done.
Okay, gold. Gold's always useful. Bam, curious about that Dragon's Plague thing now. And I also, like, the other reason I kind of wonder if it's connected to the Gigantus, like, Pawn of the Dragon...
Broken beyond repair.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
Careful now.
Was this always here? Or did these things spawn dynamically? So I don't recall it last time I traveled through this. And we know now that basically, carriages can get broken. Although they wouldn't pass through this road, though. It's too small, so maybe it was always there. Yes. Back to Dragon's Plague, though. I do wonder, yeah, it's like... I learned about that Gigantus, and now I've learned about Dragon's Plague. Again, it's called Dragon's Plague. We know that there's a whole, at least in the by the first game's lore. I don't know what's exactly being retconned here. And if you've not watched my playthrough of the first game, feel free to attempt to watch it. I know it's one of the longer series I've done for the channel. But there is a bit of an ecosystem connection between Arisen, Dragon, Pawn, all that stuff.
This bow is as good as flame-proof.
Time to whack him in the head. Whoopsie. Maybe he will still land? No.
I shall lead the charge.
Oh, dang it. Come on. Ice up the butt. Thank you, Dart. Let's do basic downed attacks here. Although I guess I can try doing the spark stick. Damn it. Wonder if that actually does anything well here. Doesn't last too long. Damn it. Dang it. Alright, let's try. Oops, not sedative. Okay, hardly too shocking, but looks like Garth's a bit behind the curve there. And that basically the...
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Okay, logisticians basically shuffling things around. Yeah, so we know that basically that the last few pawns I hired basically were 48. And if Garth just turned that, then that means that he is lower than me. Yes. Oh, I'm still kind of waking up in some regards. Damn it. Down you go, Harpies. They're almost not even worth my time, but... Well, I guess vacation experience is always vacation experience. Okay, let's see. Guiding bolt. Oh, come on, really? Let's try this again. Will that get both of them? Excellent, it did. Yeah, I think right now... Actually... Okay. There we are. I say I heard a goblin. Come on, guys, I put him to sleep to test something. They just immediately murdered him. I wonder if I can, like, put a griffin or a harpy to sleep midair. I think a harpy definitely, but... Can I pick up things that are asleep and they'll stay asleep? I wonder how long it stays asleep. and maybe if we're like the Garth, did you murder the bunny in my hands? Is it dead? God. Garth. That wasn't the point of the experiment. Alright, how do I get back to the capital here? I've kind of gotten turned around. Here we go. But yeah, I wonder if I can maybe use... I'm trying to think of a target I could put to sleep, who's friendly, and have it be okay.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Because I don't want to be arrested by guards for doing something illegal. We have yet to get arrested so far in this game, compared to the first game where we got arrested quite a few times. But I'd like to try and keep it that way. Hey! I like how the Watchman's wife just comes running when I get here.
Seems we understand each other, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want?
How quickly love turns to hate.
Have you some business with me?
Do they get their hair cut dynamically? I doubt it, but...
Here I can let down my hair.
Oh. I didn't mean to run into you.
What do you want?
I don't know why I'm so amused by the following me around part, but I am. Alright, let's go to our fancy, residence. You're the old man, right, that I escorted?
You scarce
Yes,
think
okay.
that'd be at least I'm there be happy. We keep mixing. Some
Alright, this should be my house, which the cemetery
I'll
should be
collect
right behind.
You needn't trouble yourself.
I really quick want to check here, just because that... We did see that one person on the road die.
'Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself.
Alright, doesn't remember my,
More than welcome to.
my previous contribution. So it's not gonna let me look at the menu, as it were. Okay, so these should be the two guards, right? Here we are. Examine. Actually, I don't recognize that guy. I'm gonna assume those are the two guards. It's like I could save money by just manually examining
treasure
things.
chest. I can hardly.
What the? Residence Eine's house. Alright, there's some questions I got. Alright. I'll pay your fee. How many people are dead?
Here I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead.
Wait a minute. Isn't this that little girl's grandma? Why is she dead? Yeah, that's your other guard, so... And Eine wasn't the one we saw die to the Drake during the escort. Or not the escort, help the random person on the road quest. But yeah, no, but this person's important. Oh wait, no,
I
God.
have placed a mark.
Why did I... Alright, well, you're... I don't know who you are or why you're alive, but I'm assuming he's just patrolling. There we are. Alright, old lady. I don't know why you're dead, but come back to life. Your granddaughter needs you. Assuming she didn't kill you with magic. Accidentally. Assumedly.
You have my gratitude.
No problem. You're probably gonna have a spell for me at some point, because you are probably a Meister. Her being dead raises many questions. I do wonder if it's like some sort of timed event or some quest I didn't know about. Alright then, let's go ahead and put some excess materials away. I was hitting the wrong. Hold on. Garf. So where are the... Come on, Garf. Garf. Garf, please.
What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
I forget. I put about max height and all that stuff, and I put myself at min height. Garf. Well, okay, maybe he's close enough now where I can put his stuff away in the chest. Alright, good. Okay, let's go ahead. All the non-processed stuff. And then materials. Keep the valuables, and I don't think we picked up any actual armor or whatnot. There we go. Garf. Dun, 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 dun. Wonder when we picked up the greenish slime. Ah, yes, and now that we have basically that duplicate elite camping kit, we can go ahead and put those ones away. Alright, all the raw ingredients. There we go. Excellent. Alright, now I need my loss meter back. Question is, I guess, should we... Well, hold on. Alright. Let's withdraw some fancy clothes. Because we're going to need to go to the ball. So we'll get our mask. Although, technically we had to work hard to get an invite, so assumedly we're not an unknown. Yeah, so this is the default armor. Alright. Courtly tunic. There's our courtly breeches. Don't think we need anything here. For a disguise, that is. But alright, let's rest until nighttime.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Oh, Garf.
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
Old man, yes?
Business could be better, but I've weathered worse.
Okay. Alright, let's get gussied up for the ball. There we are. All fancy-like. We just gotta make sure... There we go. Just gotta make sure that I remember to equip my proper stuff. Hello, I assume fauna, right?
One day I'm
Or
going
flora.
to have proper raiment.
Flora, fauna, it's all... related. Who are you two?
They say the Sovran was bathed in the dragon's fell flame, such that his countenance was burned beyond recognition.
Ah,
And
okay.
yet he draws breath. What surer sign could there be that...
I keep hitting X to basically be like, alright, you know, skip ahead in dialogue, but that's why I'm jumping randomly.
Uh-huh. There's something written.
Alright, let's go ahead and save.
Let's have a look then.
Excuse me, good people.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Huh. Well, the coronation is basically the thing we got to, but is this another quest that we missed?
While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins.
Yeah, let's investigate.
I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
So, okay. So we're gonna put off the ball for a bit, because I thought basically we had nothing left but the ball. But this might be actually important to...
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brand.
Alright, I think it auto-set the other quest for Feast of Deception. Yeah, no, not that. The Nameless Village, here we go. Where is this, I wonder? On the map? Okay, it's that village way back when that we camped at. Alright, I'm not overburdened, I think, from the you know, okay, I'm still relatively light. Excellent. Equip, remove, equip, equip. Alright, good. Now do we kill time and wait for...
import, we unmask the false Sovran. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
No. It totally highlighted the quest, didn't it?
Well,
there we go.
Now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way by moonlight. And lantern light. I'm so tempted to try and put someone to sleep here with the knockout sedation arrow. And then see how long I can carry them before they wake up. But it could irk guards. Maybe I can do it on a random passing
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered
pawn.
lies nearby. Tis this way, as I recall from my last.
Nope. Oh, whatever.
Holy attacks.
There we go.
Most effective against it.
I just realized, up to, me and Garf now to take down magical enemies. I swear, right? My brain keeps trailing off.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
No ox cart's
Fewer
going to our
monsters to be found
destination.
on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Okay, I think it's a goblin. We can use our torchlight for some easy kills. Nice. I saved that poor ox.
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
There we go. I do love the ability to command where the arrow goes. So far, Magic Archer is probably some of the more fun skills, I would argue. Both control, physicality, stuff like that. Hello, passing merchant.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
What do you have? Alright, some good
It's
stuff.
easy travelling out in the world all alone.
Yeah. All
Good to
alone.
see you again.
On the road.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Don't think I'll stand for this. Why would someone do such a thing?
Just want to see how long you stay asleep. Don't mind me, guards.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
Okay, so not that long. Sorry.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase?
I'll give you a gift to make up for the involuntary roll in my experimentation.
Good heavens!
There we go. Now, what was... I assume that was just a regular magic spell?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Looks like the pawns have most things under control. I'm kind of curious if the magic bows actually do target these skulls when they pop out. Okay, looks like it does. Alright, let's continue our little journey here.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I do wonder if there's
To
any...
be found while we're here.
Oh, hello. What I was saying is basically, I wonder if there's any advantage actually like purposely breaking a bridge. Dang it, I have a giant ice chunk. And no one to shoot it at.
Who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence
Here we
is
are.
an enemy in and of itself. Let's instead strive to better ourselves with everything.
Damn it. Where are you? Let's see if we can't flame arrow that distant ghost before it notices us. Ooh, maybe we can get a 2 for 1.
My magics are at your disposal.
Ooh, a 3 for 1. Yeah, with basically Garth being able to elementally imbue the other's weapons. Alright, no one's at risk of ghost attack. Huh. I think this is the right way, because the village is down here, but in hindsight, would the eastern road right there connect? Oh, they do. Have I been on the eastern road, I wonder? Oh. Part of it does, part of it doesn't. While it's still nighttime, let's stick to the known paths, and once it's light, maybe we can explore the,
location when we need them most.
off the beaten path. Oh, I just realized something about the false Sovran. All those rumors we heard about the town that disappeared overnight, I wonder if he's connected to it.
Creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead.
Was there a reason that Garth was unloading on this? No, we've been here before. Ah, crates. Garth's mortal enemy. Random breakables. That said, he learns from me.
Try not to get beat, lest all that vim go to waste.
Ooh, I wonder if we'll come across a Cyclops, if I recall, along this path that I can then chuck ice rocks at and get him to fall to his death. I do love to do that. I don't think we've ever basically started venturing out into the wilderness yet. Well, what do we have way over there? Oh yeah, wait, do I not have eagle vision as magic archer? Oh. Hello. Wow. Got a lot of ghosts suddenly. Might be better to use a flame arrow and do a AoE here. There we go. Huh. Is that a goblin tent? Oh no, okay. Just rock. That's why it didn't look familiar to me. I was just like, oh, maybe like, Goblin War tent, which potentially new, even though discovered part of the map, but it wasn't. There should be the Cyclops coming up, though, if it wasn't completely random. Hello, pawn on the side of the road. Not moving? Whoop, why is my controller rumbling? What are you guys up to?
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world.
No. Not right now. Huh. Well, now this pawn is moving. Why was It feels like when your pet stares at a wall and you're like, is it a ghost? It's like, why did all the pawns start acting up? I'm sad it wasn't lighting the zombie on fire there just now. Is a dead zombie? Yes. Oh, come on, where there's one wolf, there's many. Or in hindsight, actually, not really. I remember now early on in the game, I didn't push you to your death, did I? Hello. No, you don't. Nice. Scarf vocation up. It really does seem like the first 5 vocation levels are pretty easy to get. I think that's what, the 3rd one that Garth's gotten, and I haven't gotten a single one. Though early on it was kind of same thing for this one. Yeah, modest scam kit, gold.
By aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Okay, we should be closing in on the rough general area. Hello, hello. Hello.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to us.
Oh, that's Garth. I was like, why hear a glittering sound near me? Okay, I'm slightly getting off the path here because it's so dark. Why did my lantern flicker just now, too? Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, way back when, because this seems super suspicious that the road actually chose to continue. Okay, so that destroyed village should be just south of this campsite. Now the question is, do we camp until daytime?
With this, my magic's
Hello.
yours to wield.
And I say no. No camping till daylight. We'll explore in the dark. That way we can get that very early part of the morning. Ooh, hello.
Here we go again.
Aha! Ooh,
We were
beetle.
ready
Ooh,
when they found us. This
Oh.
shan't take long.
Actually, this isn't too deep.
Understood.
Oop, hello. Going to try and sedate him.
We've an opening. Focus your attacks.
I shall lead the
It
charge.
worked.
Understood.
Dang it, that kind of locked onto him no matter what there. Alright, time to knock him off balance, or at least knock off his horns.
My magics are at your disposal.
Oh, dang it, come on.
Focus your strength.
Used up all my stamina, but all good. There. Some dynamic zappers out. Whew. Oh, hunter's bow. Nice. And a plumed cap. Oh. Oh, the forest goblin. Okay. Now, wherever we are is not where I thought we would be. Okay, we drop down. Oh, those are pigs. Don't need to kill random pigs. Although it sounds like one of the pawns is starting to partake. We could use the campsite. Although I guess we could actually also just check the map. Alright, map. I go back. Quests. Oh, curiouser and curiouser. So that road is basically the road that's past the landslide. Okay, how can I get back up? I think over here? And yeah, okay, we'll go ahead basically and make camp for the night. Make camp. Yep. I was hoping to just wait until daylight, but oh well. We don't need any meat right now. Rest till morning. Now, sedation arrow is
Hello, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling
fun memeing, but it's not actually all that useful. So let's see. I could do ricochet. I do like incandescent orb. Incandescent orb is pretty cool. Now the fact that this one should theoretically do frostbite is also pretty nice. It just wasn't doing it well for me before, though, is the issue. I could do Martyr's Ball. Martyr's Ball, again, like the fact that it's like permanent loss gauge until you rest, that's a pretty bitter pill to swallow. So okay, we'll do Frost Hunter Bolt.
I trust.
Next time we come across a big beast, we'll try basically seeing how quickly we can actually get it to get frostbitten. Okay. We learned any new ways to get around something like this since the last time we were here? I don't think so. I can't. Nope, sorry more. I was trying to see if I could cling to the rock side here.
I've just had a thought.
Yes?
Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
And down here is just this cart. Free kill. 3 for 1, 3 for 1. Oh, but there's another one alive down there. Go ahead and kill him before he notices me.
My magics are at your disposal.
Now, if we were the trickster class, I would try to scout up that road to see if there's not like a way, but I can maybe try and use the explosive bolt for the same effect. I wonder if maybe does this hide a bigger secret? Okay, not really. I guess Flame Fang does explode. Can I break apart the rocks to make a path? Highly doubtful, but... Okay, well, let's take a look from above. Yeah, okay, that's kind of what I thought would happen. It does seem like Flame Fang has a much greater, if you don't move verticality as much, you can travel a lot further than if you start doing vertical movement.
Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's a goblin we killed. Okay, yeah, I think basically if we cut through the forest here, we might be able to find a path. I got distracted by the little flag mark on the mini-map there, but I think that's just... Actually, what was that? I was going to say it was a campfire, but no, the campfire has its own mark. Okay, well, I guess back down we go. Is that the site where we kill the Minotaur. Close, but not quite. So, okay. So yeah, this should be the path to that, lost town
Treasure
here.
chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Let's see, where's the treasure chest? Over here? Yeah. Tempted to grab the bark, but... Yeah, that's not easily gettable. Yeah, we're gonna ignore it for now. Alright, let's keep heading towards that lost village here. Okay, good. The path does continue. I'm like, wait, is this a dead end? But no.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Yes.
The mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
Alright, put our weapon away, in case there's actual people here. There are! The Nameless Village. Mysterious Settlement. If I didn't have all the vocations unlocked, I'd be like, ooh, new vocation? But all the armor so far we have, like the generic armor, like noble stuff, shows all vocations, so... No more question marks.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village?
Yes?
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place?
Hmm?
There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
What do you mean?
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
We were warned away from the village. What about
Let's
you?
go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Oh, you don't do business with me, though? I'm not from around here. Ooh, treasure chest.
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure.
Ooh, lantern
Now I
oil.
feel a fool.
We
Forgot
cannot
we-
expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I was gonna say, I forgot to get some more lantern oil last time we had access to the inventory storage thing. Okay. Kind of curious what the quest description says about being warned away. Like, theoretically, could we just, like, walk away now? No, okay. Still asks us to, investigate. You're warned. When you made to enter the village, you were advised to turn back. Apparently, not all is right with this place. Okay. Well, it's not a branching thing. It's not like I can turn back, it seems. Okay, what's up with you people? Hello. Hello.
I've things to do, if you don't mind.
Fair enough. What about you, good sir?
What brings you here?
A quest. And you?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Yes. I'm here to ask why. Why do you people live? How do you people live? Who are you?
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's not
What could yon chest be hiding?
Garf, shush.
I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Did you not?
Waged against?
And I'd do it again. Just look at that fool's face.
You are where you two, I heard you, right?
To me. What brings you here?
It sounds like
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
they might know that I'm the Arisen?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Talk.
It's good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
Alright, bye. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Always a pleasure.
Hello, you two.
What brings you here?
Hi.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Maybe if I interact with the pawn stone? No. What about you, good person?
Something for me?
No. We'll ransack your house, though.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village?
Yes. Ask about the village, ask about Arthur. That's all for now. We'll just go down the list. So village and then Arthur.
You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir?
Ask about Arthur.
Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir.
You're suspicious.
As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night.
Of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Okay. Let's vocation guild for Garth's sake to get him more skills. Alright, what do we got? We got high flagration. Sure. High 11. We'll see what else there is. Frigger. Good old Frigger. Which, if I recall correctly, it's just... Ah, yes, okay, yeah. Now, basically, it's the forward shooting rather than straight up. Imperium. Charges an orbital light that deals an immediate damage to all damage to nearby targets in all directions. The light remains for some time, even after the attack concludes. Ah, yes, that was the old skill that I really liked. Palladium. Which one is this one again? Ah, yeah, the shield. Yes, definitely want to learn the high version of that. Yes, I'll say yes to Imperium. And equip over 11. Got other boons. Halidom conjures a magical sigil that cures the caster and their allies of certain debilitations. Caught fire, frostbite, unconscious, sleep, silence, drenched, and tarred. And celerity hastens the speed of allies within range. Ooh. Ooh, that is pretty cool looking. Ah, okay. Do I take away Garth's ability to do damage by himself? Do I go all in on support? I'm leaning towards that, so... Let's do Celerity, equip over Fire Boon, then do Halidom, and equip over Flagration. Yeah, okay. Core skills, alright, Quick Spell, greatly hastens incantation speed. Yes, yes. Levitate, yes, yes. It is cool how they made Levitate seemingly... Huh. Okay. No, alright. For a brief second, I'm just like... Because I remember the Sorcerer Levitate was a bit more like, woo, swinging back and forth, but this actually has a bit of that, so it looks like the same type of Levitate. When jumping, okay. So holding it basically is to go a bit higher. Okay, so you can like kind of set your initial verticality level. Alright. Just curious. Alright, magic defense and increase the amount of health recovered by curatives and curative magics. I think that's for the self, right? That's probably not for curing other people? Right? Probably. So we'll just buy both those and not equip either. Nothing for me if I recall. Yep. That's for storage. Ah, yes, I was going to get some more lantern oil. Okay, I only got the single one, but withdrawal. Could probably make a lot more lantern oil with all the rotten stuff we have. But I'll take these.
Do stop by again.
Garth, you kind of gave me a bit of a jump scare there. Alright. Save. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Also, hold on. Gonna do a quick jump cut while I, BRB bio break. And back. Weather's been bothering me lately, so had quite a bit of water before starting the recording, and I was just like, it's like, have to go bathroom. Like, I could probably get through the recording just fine, and nope, nope, nope. Too much water. Painful sometimes. But alright. What do we got here? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to... I don't know. It seems like the village is in on something, but I don't know exactly if they're in on the whole...
Oh, you've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen.
Okay, Rosie.
You wonder how I know? For starters, it isn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz.
Okay.
Not mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have meant by that?
Dogma telling you offered a bit of advice, I assume tailing. But we'd have to basically be hidden about it. Again, times like this, it's like, kinda wish I had the thief skill. What's all the way up here?
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
Alright, what does the quest have to say about the lady that we talked to? Let me telling you offered a bit of advice. Her suggestion was simple. Try doing to someone else what I did just to you. Alright. I mean, it sounds like I need to tail somebody. And I feel like if I go up to there, it's gonna be some sort of ambush-like thing? Alright, pawns. Wait here.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
Gonna try and get a better vantage point
View
here.
of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Alright, who could we tail? I'm not really seeing anyone patrolling. I don't think we can go over there that much,
You
right?
haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
No, 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 I have not. I swear. Pawns, so needy. Actually, in hindsight, where did the lady that tailed us go? Don't mind me. Oh. There's something in here. Leap worm skin. Oh, might as well take these. Okay, that's the inn. No one's moving in there. There's a guy that, told us that I'm expected up there. Okay. Actually, let's see. What about here? Little person, do you want to do anything? Over here.
I happen to be in
Whoa.
possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it.
Alright, I accidentally skipped dialogue because she started talking to me as I was about to try talking to her. But you're gathering grimoires, eh? My lord told me. How to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Howling Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it.
If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you?
I don't have that one.
Oh dear. Still haven't found it? Then I'm afraid I'll have to hold on to Howling Blizzard for the time being.
I didn't realize there were some more of those books around. I guess it makes sense, though. Because we got Death Knell of a Nation and Howling Blizzard from... I think both of those are from that weird Lich Necromancer. Ooh. A locked door. Leading into the mountain. Ooh. Oh. I'm just trying to see if I could, like, spy on her and maybe she'll do something special, but no. What about you?
You about? You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Hey, little girl, if you do a jump cut, I can't follow you. Okay, I saw the pawns are here
promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Where does she go? Don't see her down there. I didn't see a pop-up on the quest. Let's see. Alright. Alright, pawns, you're once again kind of cramping my style. Gather round. Garf, what are you doing? Garf, to me.
Yes, master.
Alright. Come on, you guys. I told you to wait. Be good little pawns. That's the inn. Oh, hello, old lady.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
Gonna take your stuff. That copper ore didn't make me heavy, did it? No, okay, good. Seriously, little girl, where the freak did you go? Should I go up here? No? Why did she want me to follow her and then it did a jump cut? I mean, she ran into the house before the jump cut. Have you seen a little girl?
How goes it? Have
No.
you found Fulminous Shield? Oh dear. Still haven't found
Yes,
it?
yes. Keep your Howling Blizzard. For now. Little girl, where are you? Where'd you go? Dang it. I really feel like there's like some sort of like secret progression way here from tailing somebody. But no one's tailable. Well, except for potentially a little girl, but she asked to follow, and I don't know if that counts as tailing somebody if they ask you to follow them. Alright. To me, my pawns.
Very well. I shall return.
With that about our lead, I guess we might as well go visit the Lord. Because it might be that basically, maybe the lady spoke to us too early. must have like visited here first. We get turned away, and then she's like, "Tail somebody," and it's like, okay. All right, what do we got here? Chest. Can I overhear anyone talking? I go around back.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
That actually might be the little girl over there. Really does feel like we're being led into a trap, which is why... Ooh.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. The fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Alright, Nameless Village Depths. Now, is this secret progression path I was longing to find, or... is this something like they would put me up to later on, I wonder? Hello, bats. Bite me, will you? Oh, come on. You know, why am I not using auto-targeting? Alright, take that. Seems a simple enough obstacle course. Alright. Is this like a village of ninjas, I wonder? Maybe the Thief Maister is in this place. Okay, that's part of the swinging. Oh wait, no, it's two paths. I guess take this path. Oh, okay, okay. So it does. Oop, no. Alright, so it does test our speed a bit here. Swing. Whoopsie, over jumped.
Where did you go, Master? It was dreadful lonesome without you.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
So it sounds like my pawns are... oh no, they're not waiting for me at the end yet. Whew. Drop the ladder. Hello! I see you are all, busy. I'll come back another time. Where did the other path go? Why do I hear an awful screeching sound? Alright, I'll go to the welcoming party. Hello, everybody.
You made it after all.
Sorrel.
Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
Alright. Well, this has been a good party and all, but want to explain what's going on?
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Come
I
on.
see.
Ask away.
They're holding two blades, so... Thief Maister, I think, maybe. Ask about the decoy Sovran. Ask about this place. Let's ask about this place first.
What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. we send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask?
No, alright. Decoy Sovran. What's his deal?
Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask?
Okay, now it's an updated thing ask about Dara.
For all this, Dara was in line to become the next Thief Maister.
Oh.
But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Nice! Oh, that worked out pretty nice. Alright, might as well learn the Thief Maister skill. I thought there'd be like a follow-up quest there to actually earn his trust. Let's see, it's the Forger's Tomb, the Cheirogan, whatever the heck tome, thingamajig. Alright. The Dara's Bill of Arrest. A bill of arrest bearing the likeliness of a man named Darag. It reads, wanted for crimes against Vermund and her people. There we go. Pilferer's Handbook. A tome detailing an exceptional ability for thieves. Use it to learn Formless Feint. The Resistance's main pawn will also receive the same effect. Yes. Learn the Thief Maister's teaching, Formless Feint. Alright, let's save. Talk to this guy again.
All you wanted to ask?
So the other two went away after I depleted them, but I assume this is repeat dialogue.
What can I say? Not many people.
Yeah, okay.
We send them back. We only train them. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
I was hoping on giving him some flowers.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Alright.
You're the one, then? Fie. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
This bodes ill.
That's quite enough.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
I fear I've not useful to share.
Huzzah!
You, what's your name?
Half bad.
Romuald, I like you. That's some enthusiasm right there. Okay, she had generic dialogue, I think. Yeah, okay. Hello.
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave me out of it.
Alright. And little girl?
You're here. I've been waiting for you.
I like how she has her own set of stabbers. Now the question is, does this connect back to the... Yes, treasure. Nice. Ooh, thief skaters. Although I wonder if that's unlocked by default for by being the thief vocation, like when you first get it. Pelt flares, which I think we already have a set of that. Ring of cooling. This all really makes me wonder. I wonder if like the thief vocation was originally locked behind this quest line, but when they made the game, they're like, no, like we can't just have only 3 vocations at the start. We need the 4th. And I assume she'll have repeat dialogue if I ask her anything. Although also wait, is this door now? Alright, good.
You must go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner.
Garf, 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 garf. Don't give me that. And in fact, I'm going to give you stuff. You need to hold these things. Give Garf. Give Garf. Give Garf. We want to keep that. These skaters like armor comprising protective padding and the about the thighs and sleek boots for nimble footwork. Completely muffles the sound of the wearer's movements. Give Garf. And give Garf. Alright, good.
Rather than later.
It's not our place to...
Yes. Alright, quest. Alright. Yep, investigate the false Sovran and return to Brant, so. I do wish it just said report to Brant, because investigate still sounds like there's more for me to do.
Hurry the Arisen.
I'll admit, I'm blanking if I saved or not, so I'm going to save again. And I want to go up to here now, because I actually didn't check out the manor before. Okay, so they're no longer waiting for me here. Old Noble Manor. Hello.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village.
I am.
If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you.
Ask of the village, ask what he knows of you, ask of the false sovereign. We'll go down the list.
If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thief Maister.
Oh. Wait. I thought the guy in the basement was the Thief Maister. I guess there could be 2.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
That's what he knows of you.
You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent.
Hold on. Is he referring to the false Arisen, or is there actually... I mean, I can't imagine that the royal line only had one other previous Arisen. So are there actually 2 Arisen going around in addition to the false one? Oh, but he knows that I allied myself to Captain Brant.
In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters.
Makes sense.
Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
About the false sovereign, Arthur. Though we know his real name, so we could... If only I could just, like, insert that there to show that we know that.
Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique.
Oh!
Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Legends Opus. A tome detailing exceptional ability for thieves, used to learn Blades of the Pyre. Interesting. So there's multiple Meister techniques. Although the question now is, do they...
Congratulations, Arisen. Acquiring a Maester's teaching is no mean feat. I could not be more thrilled for you.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Yeah, now the question is, though, are they always from different Meisters? This is probably if I took the tall path up. Which, I do want to check that out real quick. Alright, back down we go.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll be right back. Come on, down I go. Yeah, I do want to try out the Thief vocation next as well, after I get max Magical Archer. Might be quicker just to run along the top here rather than actually bother with the ladder. There we go. Alright, so this should probably go back up to that door in the manor. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, hello. Nope, hello. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, come on, let me... Dang it! I doubt this will work. No, it worked! Gazer's Hood, okay. I think we already had that. Although intriguing, though, so if that path doesn't lead up to that door in the manor, then, how do you access that door, I wonder? Alright. There we are. I heard you guys when I got up there before. Okay, let's see. Talk to you again.
That's all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, okay.
Till next time.
Yeah, so I wonder basically if, like, Old Man Above was maybe the original Thief Meister. It was going to pass to the False Sovereign door or whatever. Ah, okay, we'll take that. But then he failed, went to him, so he's the new Thief Meister, but the old one is still alive, and just like, you know, he just passed on the title. So technically it is correct, though, that they're both Thief Meisters. Oh, nighttime now. Alright, back up we go. I have a theory of how to get to that through that door. The theory being that maybe it's accessible only from the second floor. Yeah, okay. Not accessible. Oh.
Our fortunes are looking up.
Take
All the more
those.
so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Okay, I can't tell if this is complete rubble or an actual sloping downward path to that door.
Take this.
The question then being,
I've
therefore,
found.
is the door ever accessible or not? I'm still figuring yes it is. Now the key is to look to see if there's any access points from up above. Da-da-da-da. Nothing immediately stands out. Up there we go. Yeah, I gotta figure that without additional,
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
if only I had a navigation skill. Any of you want to help? No. So I guess Moore doesn't know the upsy-daisy move. But we can always come back here, basically, once we're, like, a thief. And get, like, double jump or whatnot. Or I guess even if we, like, you know, sorcerer and mage, they both get levitate.
I've things to do if...
Alright. I wonder if any of them have new dialogue now. Yep.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village?
Ask Batara, haha!
That man isn't associated with our village anymore. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, pray inform him that he is no longer welcome here.
So, now, is this one a repeat dialogue, or is it updated now that we know?
You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir?
Alright, yeah.
As you like, sir.
Grab that gold. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hello, kid.
What is it? I've things to do, if you don't mind.
I like I can see all their daggers now. Alright.
But of course, Arisen, you
That's
may
it,
depend
Garf.
upon me.
Cap me off.
Flesh wound. I can handle that.
Thank you, Garf.
Hold on, stay right there.
Do you talk thief stuff now?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Okay, nothing too thiefy about his wares. I was hoping kind of to be able to preview that, but I think we've seen a few pawns previewing the Howling Hood. Journeyer's Sirwall, legwear woven with supple fabric to ensure that it retains its shape when the wearer moves rapidly or suddenly. Comfortable and protective. Not that protective, but it does seem to be more light armor class, so I wonder if it's actually pretty good armor. Yeah, okay.
It's
Talk.
good to be busy.
Yeah, okay.
Work begets opportunity. Do come again.
Okay. I think we've depleted what we can here, but we'll have to basically stop by again once we have a navigation skill to get whatever is at the very top of that manor. Oh, the merchantman's gone. Alright. So I'd like to see what the land side looks like from the other direction. I kind of wonder if, like, can I slide down and access it that way?
Pray slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Do I get my hopes up?
While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure
Aha!
chest hidden in this very locale.
So, yep. So the barrier goes away once you've done that. Alright. I mean, many questions. Was it like a magical illusion? Is it like now that I'm approved?
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
I have a lot of questions about basically how that barrier went away, but it did make sense basically the barrier would go away given that it was on the minimap. You know, slightly meta spoiling in terms of like using mechanical stuff to figure out something like that, but it's fine. Alright, I hear the wolves, don't see the wolves. Hello.
The undead have risen to face us. Fear not, you're safe with me.
High five, Garf. Or, it looked like he slapped me in the face. I'm a bit surprised that Garth's not using some of his skills that I got him. Like, I mean, we could always use a speed buff. Oop, hello, hello. I'm kind of curious as to where this little mountain path goes.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Alright, cool. Dead. Yeah, is this a little shortcut through the mountain, I wonder?
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Was that a chest? Yeah, it was. Grab this. More prescribed tranquility. Twilight Cave.
Shall we proceed into the depths?
We shall.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course.
Okay, that was a seemingly a pretty short cave.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. Shall I assist?
Okay, that's a pawn, not a bandit. I was just like, I was ready to shoot them in the face. Yeah. More little leech larvae. Of all things, give me a vocation up. Yeah, a chest. Wait, was that really all the cave?
Is best avoid.
Times must be tedious if you resort to challenging beasts to bouts.
You ought not to be so careless.
I really would have figured that this would have connected over to the other side of the mountain. Ah, we have the speed buff. Or they have the speed buff, I don't. Garth not wanting to show favor to his master. Okay, that's... Oh! I thought it was like rotten fumes, but secret token.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Is this maybe a shortcut exit? Like, can I slide? Oh, I can. Excellent. I do wish I had gone through the mountain, but oh well. Alright, I was wondering... No, I'm wearing pants. I was wondering why my character kept on flashing the camera, but... Wait, I am wearing pants, right? Okay, I am. There it is. Revealing pants is all.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Goblin? Yes. So potentially not really worth it for how much time it takes to do that, but I enjoy it. Like, in my head, it's just like the Jaws theme playing as it just gets closer and closer to its intended target. But our ramp should probably basically make speed back to the capital. I was half tempted to maybe use a fairy stone, but I shouldn't get too complacent on using them so often.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Perhaps a short rest would do us good.
But also, so I guess then that particular village then wasn't the one that was from the rumors about being wiped out. Like, theoretically it could be this one. There's a lot of different villages that do seem wiped out. But I thought it might have been more of like a story thing. I am glad to get the those thief skills though. I figure killing the scouts prevents them from all hopping down on me. I've been to that bridge before. Where am I? Oh. coastal cavern. I'm just wondering if there's maybe a shortcut to actually not have to go the long way around, just connect right into the farmland. Probably not, though. Whoa, hello. That was a bit of a jump scare of just Saurian standing right next to us.
We're under attack.
Where? I hear moaning, or... Hello. Ah, it's a Cyclops.
It seems we have invaded our
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
There we go. Oh yeah, I got the Frost Hunter Bolt now. Emma, freeze him! Freeze him! There we go. Ice-covered Cyclops. So I guess it just slows them down. Oh, that didn't last that long either. I'm not. Alright, gonna need a bigger boulder to knock him off balance. There we go. Emma, give me that loot. In hindsight, give Garth that loot. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm carrying the Minotaur horns too. Doop doop. And doop doop.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travel.
Yeah, I'm going the wrong direction.
I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
Yeah, Frost Hunter Bolt. Good sir, did you... Alright, now. I was like, did he go to his death? But no. But yeah, we can probably swap off Frost Seeker or Frost Hunt, whatever it's called, Bolt. Nah, we don't really need to bother hiring a caravan this close. Hello. And goodbye. Ooh. I just like the unsuspecting boulder from behind. Dang it. I was trying to find a way to cancel out of that, but... L2. There we go. Alright, we should be able to attend the ball now, after we report to,
Oh,
I'll take that.
Tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
No, Garf. We need to report the mission. And then theoretically it's still night, so we might be able to attend the ball tonight. Even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense of like 5 a.m. ball coronation thing. But maybe it's like we get like a safe house. Then it's like coronations in the daytime.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Yeah, don't say.
Split, the heart must lead.
Alright, we're not in town yet, so we're still using stamina for running. And here we go. Free run go. Hello, person. Hello, elf boy. Where's the bar? Here we go. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen.
False sovereign.
Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty?
Dara's bill of arrest. Here you go.
This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion.
Yeah, totally. Part of my plan all along.
A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye.
I mean, as long as we make duplicates, yeah.
Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Okay, now real quick, I just want to learn skills before
Business with
I
the guild, sir. I should
take
be
on
glad to
the
assist you.
the coronation. Alright, sedative bolt into soporific bolt. Less time to charge. That does charge pretty quickly, but they don't stay asleep long enough to justify, like... I mean, I guess you could say it's like, you know, kind of like knocking people off balance, just more sleep-wise. Life-taking arrow, an advanced form of Vim-taking arrow. Okay. Partisan erects a barrier around an ally, blocking incoming attacks and dealing damage to the attacker. The stronger the attack received, the more powerful the counterattack unleashed. Huh. The video there shows it to be a pretty, like, tight timing, though. So I kind of wonder how long the barrier lasts. And then good old Martyr Bolt. I mean, Recovery Arrow is probably the best... how do you want to put it? Logistical sense, it's like, it's the best utility. Them taking also could be pretty good, but I don't exactly fully get how... I mean, it does damage compared to Recovery Arrow, but they're still functionally the same thing. Yeah, I'm just looking at the video to be like, is there, you know, like maybe like, you know, loss gauge recovery, but it doesn't look like it. I do like that this has the ability to recover people from a distance. I do want to upgrade this though, just in case, because I am tempted to re-equip it. But, yeah, we'll do recovery for now. Then augments prolificity, increases the likelihood that smaller targets will drop items. We'll buy it, but not equip, because of course.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, actually,
Have
hold
you
on.
business with the guild, sir?
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
should be... Have you found
Give
any
tokens.
of the items?
Yeah, we don't have enough yet. We need 12 more.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, I didn't waste too much nighttime, right? Alright, good. Back over here. Jump across. Alright, let's get dressed for the ball, or the coronation. Yes, I forgot about the extra stuff. Give Garth. Alright, I'm still giving Garth the other ones already. But, equip. Remove. Equip. Equip. There we go. And then, save again. Alright.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen.
Coronation time. I assume they're going to give me a warning about make sure all the quests are done.
Or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart.
Alright, hold on.
Well, pray inform me what is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty. Do not
That'll
forget
be
that we work to...
Yes. Just double checking the quest. I'm pretty confident there's nothing that's going to get knocked out. Because this doesn't seem like it's related to the state of the kingdom. Nor is this one. Like, this guy lives on the volcanic island. Like, nothing to do with the politics here. Although, man, I could try and do an in save, but it's fine. We'll let the dice land where they will. Oh, all right. Well,
there is
whatever.
much we ought to tend to, or shall change.
Yep,
If
yep,
Your
yep, yep.
Majesty has any unfinished business,
I am
to attend to,
ready.
very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so Your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
The following morning, Vernworth Castle. Yes, there you go.
Master, pray leave this place. My body refuses to obey me.
Is this that dragon thing he has?
Within my mind, it commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Also, Garf, why were you coming with me on this mission?
We've been had.
Okay.
The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving Your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past.
Yes.
Perchance he knows aught of use.
I'm glad that they call back to that, especially since I had to use the Wake Stone to revive that guy.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway?
All right.
Suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
I quite agree.
Okay. So I assume that's just, like, literally waiting again, right? Quests. A new plan is in order if you are to prove yourself the true arisen, but Captain Brandt needs time to prepare. For now, you have to wait. Yep, alright. And the other two quests are still there, which is excellent. Let's go ahead and... Excuse me. Don't have any mail. No. Need to unload some of the extra equipment, though, that I gave to Garf. Oh, my boy. Where are you? Garf? I like how the other pawns have no issue, but my derpy boy continues to be derpy. Alright, is he considered close enough now, I wonder? Alright, deposit. Nope, wrong button. Yes, all the materials. Oh, there we go. And these two, these pants, that cooling ring, and all this miscellaneous stuff he picked up, and the bark. Part of me wants to go, did I pick these up? But I think one of those pawns has the shuffle things around, so I probably got stuff put in my inventory. Yes, the rotten soft-boiled egg. I'm trying to think. Oh, hello. save. I want to do a quick sweep to see if any quests have spawned anywhere. Elf boy, that's you, right? Yes. Elf boy, why are you not blushing at me?
I'd hear you speak on any subject, friend.
There we go. There's that blush I was waiting for.
I was so hoping you would visit. Is that strange?
Not at all. I'm trying to think of who else do I want to befriend. Because I'm glad that befriending the old dude gave me that stuff about the Gigantus information. Like, that's pretty cool. Haven't been down here in a while, which is why I'm curious.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart. Mind, you've got to avoid the guards.
Yeah, I think that same dialogue as before.
An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world.
Oh, heavens above. What are we to do?
Here we go. Here's a quest.
It was you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. How could you do this? The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny. But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence?
Pick up the slack.
Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly. I will do what I can. But I fear I cannot attend to everyone here.
Okay.
I will do what I can. But I fear I cannot attend to everyone here.
I expected a quest, but maybe that's indication of a quest. Hello, boy.
Got something for me?
Yeah, that's a big good thing for me.
I fear I've much to attend to.
About you?
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Or you?
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Okay, nothing in there. Let's check on the patients in the basement, because I was wondering if I can't maybe, like, do something more direct to help. I have a healing arrow, I can shoot them with arrows. I have healing magic. Though I guess in universe you could argue it's like, it only works on pawns. Are they asleep? Is that why I can't talk to them? Okay. Nothing over here. I was still kind of wondering, like, maybe some sort of a... Well, I was gonna say, like, some sort of secret passage, but technically... I do wonder about...
Some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Yes?
Oh. Did it pertain to the Queen Regent and
old
the
news, people.
important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
But yeah, I was curious basically if there's a way to sneak into the jail and then like talk to the abbess behind bars, get some more information out of her that way. Bloop. Take it, nothing over here.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled before the thing was cold. You
I
could
saw
say
that.
It was an ill twist of fortune. But mayhap we ought to be better prepared for such incidents. I wonder if building a nice high wall is out of the question.
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
This performance is the pinnacle of its ilk.
Is it true you're the only...
No, I've heard that one before.
Got any tales to liven up my day?
Huh.
Some other time, maybe.
Yeah, I keep forgetting basically who the other two patients were. Actually, I should still have that, that note on me, right? Here we are. Jihan and Bruno. You weren't either. No, Godric.
I follow my whims.
No, Your Highness.
Hungry? I can fill your belly.
So are you coming on to me? I think that's one of them, right? Yehan? No? Yeah.
Hungry? I can Not much going on here.
Alright, give gift. I don't want to give flowers to him. Those feel too important. Yes, cancel the gift. Wait, no. Whoopsie. No. What? Okay, if I go to, what's the history, NPC logbook. Doop, 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 doop. Down to the J's. Dun, dun, dun. Wait. There we go. He likes interesting items and fancy wait a minute. Checkpoint Rest Town? He doesn't live there. He doesn't live there at all. Also, if I add to favorite... Oh, that's probably for a sorting feature. Jarvis. I don't remember him either.
Got any tales to
I
liven up?
said, do I have any good gifts that are interesting? Bark's kind of interesting. So, that could be interesting, but I do wonder if that's maybe like an ingredient for something really important. You know what? The tomes... Well, tome sulfur. Well... Huh. Silver ore is interesting. A misshapen eye is interesting. Yeah. Here you go. Have a Cyclops eye.
I could dance a jig for joy.
Any new dialogue?
Hungry?
No. Okay, that's completely... Ooh, nope. I can actually get inside here. But nothing there. Alright, let's see if I can't... Ooh, actually, yes. You could probably get back into jail if I'm disguised. That might not be necessary, but... Because, like, the one guy's like, go to the jail if you ever want to talk to somebody. I guess we can try to go inside there and see if anyone, is angered at our presence. It's up here, right? Yes.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
And let's see if,
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
do we get yelled at if we're in here? Okay, no one in there. No one in there. Oh, hello.
You. I wonder how you must feel, having locked me away in this dismal place. Do you think yourself just? If so, you are sorely mistaken. There are many in this world who require salvation. I merely borrowed the aid of those who could offer it. Just as there are theories that may only be tested on living flesh, so are mortal bodies the sole source of certain materials.
Okay, you were sounding like, potentially like, I was helping people, now you're just like, I needed their bodies. That's not exactly good.
And, whatever you may think, all lives are not made equal. 'Tis the truth, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not.
Girl, you're kind of on the side of, you can kind of rot in there.
The sickly folk of the slums are fated to die, to waste away till death grants them its mercy. I merely gave their deaths a greater purpose. If anything, I deserve your praise, not this awful cell.
No, you deserve to have me throw you in the ocean. Because if you want to believe that some lives are better than others, why is your life any better? I can end you just as equally as the others.
Is that you, Lord Phasus?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
'Tis only you. The one who caught me in the midst of my little deal. I suppose you must be proud of yourself. Your meddling has seen me confined to this cell for the foreseeable future. How very absurd that 'tis I behind these bars and not you. I'd thought spying the greater crime.
You were literally murdering people. Although... walking away... Gonna go ahead and put in my hood. Oh, I'm Lord Phasis. Do tell me of our secret plan.
Is that you, Lord Phasis? Oh.
Dang.
I suppose you must be proud of how very absurd.
Okay. And, I mean, so far the guards didn't seem offended at my presence here. Anybody else in jail? Not seeing anyone. Kinda curious if I talk to the dudes.
You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
Okay, that's similar to before. How about you, good sir? You're fancy.
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
I wonder if there's anything... Like, theoretically, I could try to let her go, but... She is currently my enemy. I mean, again, she was murdering people. Although I do wonder now if there's like a way to disguise myself as Lord Phasis. Maybe if I stuck to my original plan of using like the armored suit to get in there and talk, maybe like my face is completely covered? Doubtful, but... You know, it'd be interesting. I wonder if they accounted for it. What if you made your character, like, using, if not exactly the same, but similar stuff in the character creator to what Lord Phasis looks like, if you could get, like, unique dialogue from her?
One never can have too many of these.
Highly doubtful, but
The next foe we encounter.
it would be interesting. Alright, let's get back to my house, wherever it is. Not this one. Oh, it is that one. Actually, who lives in this here house? I was peeking through the windows there just now.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry? What
Hello.
do you think? Does this suit me?
Oh yeah, see, it doesn't suit me, girl. I've talked to her by accident a few times. There we are. Guards, guards. More guards. Whoopsie.
Was close.
I was trying to jump this way, people. Come on. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab... No, not deposit. Withdrawal. Was it the Marcher stuff it's called? Yeah, Marcher's helm. And Marcher's armor. Oh yeah, there's also the Marcher's pants. Okay, I'm not heavy. Yeah, and I think basically... I mean, so far the cloaks don't appear to be part of a disguise, per se, but they did give me this originally when I got the rest of the armor, so I do wonder if it is considered part of it. Alright, we're just doing a quick bit of science here. In fact, I wonder if some of these people talk to me differently if they think I'm a guard. Alright, keep that on. Equip. Equip. That's my actual gear, right? Alright, good. Equip. And equip.
Than mine to solve this.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people.
Yes, he's the one that always says go to the jail.
If I were you, I'd pay a visit to...
Yes, that's where I'm going. Wait, wrong way. Over here. Let's see if we can't trick her. Be like, Lord Phasis! Here is all the details of our information and meeting. Just have her use that classic movie line, as we all know.
You must go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Yes, Garf.
It is not
Don't
place
pout.
to hurry the arisen.
Okay, over here. Do-do-do, I'm Lord Phasis. Do-do-do, what up?
Is that you, Lord Phasis? Oh.
Nope.
'Tis own. I suppose you must be... How very...
Yes. Okay. I was really hoping that basically, she would spill some beans, but oh well. What about in here?
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Oh, nope, nope, I didn't mean to start opening the chest, but whatever. Okay. I was afraid it was going to dump a whole new set of, Marcher armor in my inventory, but
You'll
it did
have to
not.
excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Okay. So it turns out also then, so when I was first here, I guess I didn't have to be as sneaky? Question mark? Yeah, definitely want to try and play this game again. Again, though, it wouldn't be for the channel. But like after I beat it, just to see like what alternate paths there can be taken. Like, what if I didn't bother disguising myself in any of those, like, sneaky missions? Like, could I have been arrested? Would I have failed the mission? Would it just do kind of Zelda style, like, boot me back to a certain area? What if I killed the prince? Like, how would some of those quests go? Like, would they just be locked out? What if I just tried targeting, I guess we haven't met the queen in person. We've only heard of her in... Oh, I mean, I guess we spied on her getting intimate with Lord Faces. Uh-oh. I'm fine. Alright, Garf, though. Where are you? Where are you, my boy? I need heals. There we go. You awaited Captain Brand's plan of action. What's that sound? And Garf, is it you? Was it you, Garf?
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master.
There we go. Get in here, more. Excellent. Alright, let's take off this sneaky equipment. Boom. Remove the mask. We have no need for it right now. There we go. And save. Alright, back to the bar, which is this. Wait, just gotta follow the music. Hello.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as
okay.
a true arisen.
Tell me the coronation.
If the information we pried from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your Majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal.
Okay.
This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Excellent. Ooh, I got a pork crystal. Nice. Alright, quest complete on Feast of Deception.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway, we ought to make for Batal.
Nation of the Lambent
Pray,
Flame.
allow me to show you the way.
It's fine, Dart.
Well,
So you're...
now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
That's some impressive violin playing right there.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
But what if I do? How about some flowers? Where are they? There we go.
Splendid. I suppose I could indulge you. You wouldn't want to make the
Okay,
others.
that's Kelsey.
Follow me.
No. What's in... This is an exit.
You
then.
the Arisen?
Whoa.
I've been looking for you.
Hello, Mossy.
Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Prince Sven? Alright. Turn that off. Okay, let's see. Probably have Garf carry this fairy stone. Or port crystal, I should say. Give Garf.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Originals recall some more pressing business.
Let's see. I already have my seeking equipment, so we might as well. You know what? Double stealth.
Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Alright, should be in his quarters, so we have to sneak into the palace again. Which is up here. Here we go. I do wonder if this is a trap. Like we get there and he's murdered or something, and then we're framed.
Here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
You look familiar?
In the years since the consul's passing, Queen Regent Disa has claimed the seat of yet.
Oh, yeah.
Now there can be no dispute.
Yes. That's repeat dialogue.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Yes. Alright. Saving, just in case we get arrested. I mean, if we get arrested, probably just, play it where it lands, but still. Hello, all the nobles. Don't mind me. If I recall correctly, the back door is over this way. Alright, so that should be over here. And then through here. Then through here. Don't mind me, I'm totally here and blending in. Okay, so up these stairs if I recall. I want to say it was to the left, like the first or second door on the left. Wait, did I go too far? There we go. Don't mind me. You know us guards. Insert guard humor here. Okay. No, that's the office of what's-his-face. This way? No, that's guest offices. Guest chambers. Alright, seriously, map. Where did the boy live? Auditor's chambers, magistrate's office. Maybe one of those? Oopsie. Don't mind me, you know us guards again.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Don't think it was this room. Oh, don't mind me, Queen. Ha ha ha. The royal chambers. Freak.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
There we go. Sovran, you wanted to talk to me?
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and I happened upon this. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled her to throw it away. Here, I thought it best that you have it. Mayhap you could glean aught from it that I could not. And if you do, would you be so kind as to share it with me? That is, only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
Okay, unfinished letter. Investigate the letter and report back to Sovran. Let's see. How do we go about investigating this letter? Unfinished letter. A scrap letter penned by Queen Regent Disa, expressing her gratitude for the gift of the God's Way. The name Physis jumps off the page. Also the border entry permit, which we don't really need since we already know how to get there, but a permit allowing the bearer to pass through the checkpoint on the Vermont-Batal border, once held by an agent, it bears the crest of the Batali Palace. Okay, so I can't use it. What if I... Hold on. Quest. Alright. A veil of gossamer clouds. Investigate the intent behind the unfinished letter. Oh, here we go. To Darius Phases. Words seem inadequate to express the depth of my gratitude for this God's way you have granted me, but know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in the veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. The letter ends here. Go to map. No destination.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter?
Not as of yet.
No progress as yet, then. Well, should you uncover anything, pray do share it with me.
Okay. So you mind if I take this chest of yours? Good prince. Dang it. It was a trap to make me heavy. Sir Augustine's letter. Ooh, Augustine. Sovran, I pray this letter finds you in good health. I am well, though I yearn for my homeland terribly. You must know that I care for the welfare of Vermont and its people as deeply as you. As deeply as your mother, in fact. I am doing aught within my power to return, for I would offer you my support. Fortune willing, I'll have fair tidings to share anon. And now question. Is this a secret thingy? Examine. Sovran, cherished son, may your glory be eternal, Queen Regent Disa. Wait. I thought I could get through one of your windows, Sovran. You have a window I can hop through? No. Dang. It's daybreak. There's gonna be more activity in the palace. Need to make myself scarce. Yeah, thankfully infinite stamina. Excellent. I wonder if running is more suspicious. Okay, just pass this guy all casual-like.
I'm unsure how best to proceed. My sword arm.
Just in case any of them walk up to me and initiate a conversation that I'm not ready to do. Okay, here we go. I have an inkling of who to ask about some of this stuff. And that's the good... What's her face? Awesome lady. At the bordello. So Garth, please. I need to offload some of this stuff. I can't stand moving slower than maximum efficiency. Well, walking speed's okay, but I feel chunky. There we are. Alright, items. Alright, I don't need this dupe. Give Garth. Give Garth. There we go. Now, let's try to make for... Is this the bordello? Wait. It can't be the bordello. My palms don't normally come in here. Also, let's go ahead and get out of this stuffy equipment here. Remove. Wait a minute. Equip. Raise visor. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that option. Alright, equip. Equip. Actually, I wonder if I wear fancy stuff here, if maybe, let me treat it a bit better? Guess I can keep the mask on. And maybe remove my hood. Alright, let's go see our normal nervous boy. I still suspect one day he'll have a quest.
Welcome, sir. As ever, we are delighted to have you. Pray, do enjoy your stay.
Interesting, I can give him gifts. Alright, where's my nervous boy? You're not nervous, boy. Not there. Not you.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
I don't recall that, like, I recall that person with a different voice. So I might as well go check upstairs to see if our good friend knows not about the thing we're investigating. That's a supply closet, lady.
This is too much for me, I fear.
Okay.
Think again.
So rudely rebuffed.
Churns my stomach, this does.
What did I do to you people? Okay, not in there. Here? Yes. I have a letter for you.
You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. How curious. I lived a simpler life once, but one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman.
I can't give her a
Here
gift.
I am.
Huh. I'm trying to think then, how can we figure out the letter's intent? Alright, back downstairs. Let's see if we can't find Nervous Boy. Where are you, Nervous Boy?
Like what you see?
Not you. You're the one that's always talking to Nervous Boy. Think him?
If there's aught I can do, by all means ask.
Yeah, I think so. But he's so confident right now, it's throwing me off.
Do enjoy your stay, sir.
That's the stutter I'm looking for.
I'm a little nervous, but you seem nice enough.
So watch this. It's all a gimmick. He knows what his patrons want. The nervous, innocent facade. That's got to get my promoted membership somehow. Quest. It threw me off a lot more if like every single one of the people here had like unique dialogue. But only he has his unique dialogue, which is what makes me keep wondering.
Please let that patron pick another tonight.
What? Excuse me?
Welcome, sir.
Were you referring to me just now? You don't say that about your customer while they're in the room. Should throw you in the river.
If it please you, sir, we have
Yes!
a special membership card available that can provide ever more enticing benefits.
Oh, only 48,000. Yes.
Always a pleasure.
Platinum card. I now wonder. Can I talk to the ones upstairs without them acting offended?
Always a fresh breeze.
Do you find me disgusting now?
Here for some company?
Okay, so there are 10,000 more, but they do talk to me now.
No need to be shy. All tastes are welcome.
What about you?
I see you fine taste. Who will it be then?
Okay. I'm trying to tell if they have unique dialogue or not. Looking for that repeat dialogue. Oh, Dignitary's chambers. There's no one here. That's the closet. Which, no one inside the closet. Good, good. I also wonder if now that I had the platinum card, if maybe, the head lady might have more unique dialogue.
We cater to many tastes, but non-violent. Call out to whome'er catches your fancy.
Timothy. What an odd name. Where did the other guy go? Oh, nope, can't get in there.
Dear me.
'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it. Here,
Yep, here I am. Okay, so nothing new there.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last appeared. 'Twas a tragedy to
I
those
vaguely
who
recall this
suffered
guy's
the beast's
dialogue.
attack.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
to
yeah.
myself, and indeed, we have our Sovran. Still, that I would see this kingdom...
Don't think you'd have any unique dialogue if I gave him flowers. Anyone back here? Okay, that connects back to the thingamajig. So it's only 2 and 2 on the very third floor, I wonder. 2 women, 2 men.
Here for some company?
You know what? Sure.
Am I giving you shivers? Likewise, sweetheart.
Adrian, no. Arian, no. I would assume a similar cutscene, but I did have to go through extra effort to get that platinum card. Maybe if I sleep my way through the entire bordello, a new quest will open. I feel like that's a personal challenge. Okay. So nothing unique there.
Why, good. Here for some company?
Okay, no new dialogue
Feel free to
there.
approach whome'er catches your eye.
Okay. Alright, we should not be a bit throwing our money around too much. We've dropped probably about 100-ish K? It was like 48 plus 20 plus 30. Yeah, just under a full 100. Alright, let's go.
I did worry you'd forgotten me.
I don't think that's possible, Garf.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
I quite agree.
What? What are you guys talking about? Yeah, okay, okay, that did not update itself. I do wonder, though. Tonight the moon shall be again shrouded by a veil of gossamer clouds. I mean... Gossamer clouds. The thing's called a veil of gossamer clouds. Like, I'm wondering if... It's like, no, there's no way for me to disguise myself as Lord Faces of, like, visiting Disa. I think she would notice a few things different. Although I guess I can keep it as priority, in that maybe one of the pawns might drop a hint. Yes. Hello, guard.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Okay. Whose house
I'll
is
collect
this?
that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Patrick. Oh yeah, this is Patrick. I forgot. I still don't know who Patrick is, but I always think of Patrick the Starfish when I go in there. Alright. Going to save real quick here, because I'm going to see if maybe there can be any progress on Daphne's quest. What up?
Yeah? What is it?
Come on, I helped you guys out. Don't give me the yeah, what is it? But what if I try to befriend your mom?
Pray, follow me.
What is it more? Do you know something about this letter? Watch him lead me back to the castle. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen.
It would seem we have aught we need to hand.
What are you talking about? This guy?
I do not believe you have a right to be here, sir.
My talents lie in combining materials.
Talk.
And I'll use
Matters
the
of
letter
import.
mentions the name Phasis. I believe we've heard it uttered before, by Lady Elena, no less.
Which one's Lady Elena? NPC log. Elena. Okay, I see what they want me to do. But I'm gonna save. So, okay, so we need to go back to the jail.
Not much going on.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
This theoretically should be okay to visit from this direction? I think. Now that... You know what, I'm gonna take the back end to the back entrance in. Just since I can't remember the official way here, and I don't want to tempt fate. Alright, so I should be able to go down here.
Fast! I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen!
Hello, one of my fans.
You should come round for tea sometime.
I mean, technically I'm here right now, we could totally do tea. Unless tea is code. Ho ho ho. So wait a minute, so if I go over here, I should be able to cut through the cemetery, I think.
Few are as learned on the subject of the written word as Magistrate Waldhar. Shall we show him the letter?
Alright, give me mixed
If you would be
signals.
so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're
in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Okay, so we got 2 leads then. But given that one of them hates us, let's go talk to the lawman first. And then we'll talk to the sister in the jail. Because I feel that jail lady might otherwise just lie to us, be like, oh, insert something that makes me go do something dumb that gets me arrested. Alright, down here, through here.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
I do wish there was a bit
Speak
more of
up
a
should you notice aught amiss.
direct passageway here. Alright, lawman.
What
I
is
need
it?
advice.
Have you brought me something to sate my unquenchable thirst for knowledge? A book, perchance?
I do wonder now think about it, who's Sovran's father? Unfinished letter. Here you are.
Oh, a letter, is it? Let's see here. But know that tonight the moon shall again be shrouded in a veil of gossamer clouds, awaiting the return of the sun's warming glow. Well, well, I'd not put Disa the capacity for such refinement. 'Tis a love letter of a sort, one that draws on ancient symbolism to convey its message. The moon represents a woman, the sun, a man. Put simply, what this letter means to communicate is, I miss you. A surprisingly saccharine sentiment coming from the Queen Regent. Would you not agree? I know not who this Phasis is, though 'tis safe to say that Disa is rather invested in him. What concerns me is this godsway mentioned in the first line. If we can take this letter at its word, and 'twas indeed granted to the Queen Regent, we can surmise that it must be something tangible, an object. As to what manner of object, however, I can only begin to guess, and I'm not one for pointless conjecture. I suspect someone of Batali heritage might be able to tell you more.
Now think about it. Technically, I think the sister... Don't beat up the old man, people.
I must confess I'd not thought Disa capable of such flowery language, let alone in the form of a love letter. Yet I'm far more intrigued by this godsway. 'Tis rare enough that I encounter a word I'm unfamiliar with. Perhaps 'tis of Batali origin. Hmm?
Oh.
Okay.
What does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
I assume they're talking about the regular open books. Which I don't think there are any new ones open. It's still just the two. Yep, looks like that's the two. Alright. Okay, so next up is the sister in jail. Hello, spiders. So, before we go visit her in jail, I just want to double check that one letter that makes me believe she's from Batal. And the question is, if she doesn't give me much, we need to find someone of Batali origin. Who do we go to next that's from Batal? Outside of us just going to Batal itself and, I don't know, asking every person? I don't think we have anyone that we know... Oh, actually, it'd be hard to track him down, but the mercenary dude, Ragnall. I wonder if he could tell us anything, maybe.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Yes, yes, yes.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Hello.
Ah, we meet again. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Yes?
What would you have me say, showing me such a letter? Oh, I see. You know of Lord Phasus.
Something tells me I should have been wearing my armor.
Very well. I shall share with you what little I know. Lord Phasus is the director of the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. 'Tis true that I have had dealings with him in the past, but I was ne'er privy to more than that. Even in Batal, few people know of his existence. To a Vermundian such as myself, the man is an enigma. If you would know more, why not visit the lab yourself? Such an errand ought prove simple for the Arisen, no?
Yep.
And we shall not fall here.
Alright. Don't mind me, don't mind me! Can I change out equipment in combat? Like, maybe this will work, maybe it won't work. Garf, 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 no, 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 no. People, stand down. Alright. Everyone good? I don't think we're going to prompt us being arrested. Although, let's save. So, lesson learned about going to visit the jail. Although I want to double check to make sure I'm still not being attacked. Although also, let's see, let's refill our lantern. There we go.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Hello, people. I am a fellow guard.
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
Okay, so that confirms that yes, so I need to be wearing this when I get here. Why is one of my hands showing? My left hand. Alright, we were saying...
Is that you, Lord Oh.
Oh, no, okay.
I suppose you must be proud of yourself. How very
Yeah. Alright, double check the quest. Okay, spoke with Lady Atlanta. Alright, so the next step is at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab before we go back to Sovran. Okay.
Hasten home, were this not my duty.
Although, actually, wait. If I go back to the quest... Lady Atlanta informed you that Phasus, the man to whom the unfinished letter was addressed, is in fact the director of the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. And okay, so we don't have a check mark yet then on Investigate, so we still need to do that before bringing it back to Sovran. Although, as well... Where is this on the map? It looks like it's at the... Okay, it's at the entrance. Okay. Ahem. Alright. Let's go ahead and, Oh yeah, I should probably get my regular traveling gear. Oh, my throat's suddenly dying. Although, thankfully, we're almost about done today's session. Ugh. My poor throat. So also, we should probably double check in with, little girl, maybe, with the books. Although, well. I guess technically we should probably head out to the border checkpoint town and see if maybe we can steal the other books back. Debating on what to teleport, when, where, how. So yes, alright, let's go over here. Who are you, person?
You here to aid me?
Maybe? Oopsie, didn't mean to jump.
Quit staring. I don't appreciate it.
You kind of have unique dialogue. You get flowers. Oh, only one set of flowers left. Yeah, I'll probably get more at some point.
Cheers. Pity me, do you?
No?
Quit staring.
You know what? Have some, silver.
Well, look at that.
Now, how do you feel about
Not
me?
worth your time, eh?
What?
If 'tis refined you want, go find some noble tart.
You know what? Have some copper.
Bit of a tight spot. Your pockets look full. Got aught to spare?
I mean, technically the dialogue's updating. Hey, what's up, Daphne?
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Yes, probably.
What do you think? Does this suit me?
I'll give you a ripened apple.
Thank you kindly. You came to see me? You're always...
That's nice. Suddenly, I noticed mail appeared at my box. Wonder if that's you know what? Have an aged fish.
I'm not sure. One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
What about greenwash?
What should I do?
Okay, she's confused by that. She liked the ripened apple, though. Have some drought?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
See me?
I wonder if that does, like, negative stuff, or just not as much. I pray you accept this humble token of my gratitude, Dean. Goldor!
If 'twere up to me.
Hey, Daphne.
What do you think? Does this...
Do you want some gold?
One day...
Let's see, where's my gold? Here we are. And it's kind of rare, though. Well, we found gold before. Actually, you know what? Have a book.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I think I've gotten, like, negative.
You're always...
Alright. 60 Wonder, then. Real quick. History. NPCs. Daphne. Adorable items and expensive items. You'd think that basically, then she would have liked the gold. Also, man, she looks so much different in that picture. And oh yeah, I can... Between the noble form and not. Alright, let's go ahead and equip our regular gear. Remove the mask. Oopsie. Okay, I think that's all our normal gear. We can probably put away these things for now. The fancy stuff. Alright. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. And dun. Actually, do I have any flowers here in the chest? Withdrawal? feel like I used to have flowers, and I put some away way early on in the game. Here we are. 3. I'll take that. Black crystal. Oh yeah, from a white. Oh, actually, I forgot another thing. Alright, combine items. I wonder if we can make that liquor that the one dude likes. Slimy oil. Okay, I mean oily slime. Mainly becomes lantern oil and tarring stuff. I don't think we had any, okay, dried meat. Dried meat. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the things that, would make, like, the wine type. Although, wait, if I use a recipe... Oh, okay, quite a few things. I wonder if this is all stuff that I've tried before, or if this is kind of like Monster Hunter. Ooh, I can make flowers. Bunch of flowers it is. But I need Moonglow. Which, thankfully, I know how to make Moonglow, though. Or, not how to make it. Where to find it. Both the border town and both of Baron's places. Okay, Noon and Sunbloom plus Moonglow. Okay. But I don't see any recipe for that, that salamander liquor stuff, sadly. Which, boo. But it might just be that we don't know how to make it. Yet. That's okay, nothing there. You're the lady I gave all the stuff to, right?
Quit staring.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate it.
Real quick, I'm gonna go check the mail at the noble house of ours. Hello, elf boy, what up?
I know. I ought to keep a clear head.
Alright. What about you, sir?
You need of me?
No. Wait, did I go too far? No, wait. Capital? Not the capital. The royal quarters should be up here. Not royal. The noble quarters. Now think about it. We could also check in on the,
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Dang. No mail
Shall we see
here.
if there's aught to be found while we're here?
The one coward guy that we also gave all that slime to before. Should be able to go in here, here. Over here. Where are you, sir? Hey, you're not him. Oh, maids. I wonder if he's at the castle during the daytime. Hello, people.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Okay.
Do forgive me, but who are you?
I'm the person that has flowers for you. So maybe you'll loosen your lips.
Splendid!
A treasure.
You are expected to act with due decorum here.
Does that mean I gotta dress up as a noble?
Do forgive me, but
Okay.
who are you?
Oh, no. I did not mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that.
Good tidings to you.
Flowers. I was going to give you some more flowers.
Splendid! Do forgive me, but
Okay,
who
dang.
are you?
She has a unique way of talking, which is why I'm kind of like, We'll also have to basically keep an eye out for it, because technically we've seen Moonglow, but we'll have to make sure that we're actually picking up Moonglow now. Moonglow and all the other time of day blooms. Oh, yep. Hello. Excuse me.
Time was, you scarce saw any.
Oh, yeah.
Account of immigration.
Yes. Alright. Oh, yeah, now think about it. I think we have, what, one set of flowers left? Let's see if, what's-his-face's mom is in. There she is.
Perhaps you would indulge me in conversation?
Yes, with some flowers.
What a delight.
Now, do you have a quest for me?
Oh, I can't complain.
Dang.
Greetings.
I feel like there has to be more to Daphne's story. I mean, I guess not. Maybe, like, we did learn her origins, we learned the status quo. It is what it is. There we are, Sunbloom. Alright, we're halfway to some more flowers. Now the question becomes... Oh, actually... Yes, alright, we should make for the border checkpoint. And then also we do need to start wrapping up as well. Can I grab those flowers? Where does this go?
You should come round for tea sometime.
I should. Well, the way you were down here. I don't even know where I am. Where is this place?
What luck! 'Tis a chest!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I don't think I've been down there. Whoop, 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 don't jump to your death. Say, anything unique of the people that are
You'll
here?
have to excuse me. I have a job.
No.
One can never...
Stay away from me.
Alright. What about you, good fisherman?
You looking for a fight?
I mean, we could. And I don't think... Like, every time I see these boats, it's like, you'd think that one of these boats would be usable, but... No. Wait, actually, wait. Is this there? Oh, no. It was just a lantern. I thought it was a, interface circle. Alright, some aged fish. No. Alright. Boo. Little fisher house here. Oh, and who are you, old man?
Really, sir, you ought not interrupt.
Interrupt what? What are you guys talking about?
All's well, I trust.
Alt.
Really, sir, you ought not interrupt.
Oh, that house is blocked off. But what's on the roof? I'm assuming a rapid. Oh no, dried fish. I don't know why I picked up that rotten harp spud, but I did. I guess I can turn it into lantern oil. Excuse me. Okay, now how do I get... Oh! A statue down here.
Now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
I don't see any parchment around, but so far there's always been parchment around it. And yep, it is headless, so they're still trying to keep the Beast Ken agenda off the radar. Okay.
So soon? Come, stay and talk a while. Housework's the hardest work there is, you know.
Margaret, you give me very mixed messages sometimes. This not the barber. Why is that a giant open window though? Well, whatever it is, we've been here before. Garf. Garf, I don't want to try getting through the window. Alright. Shuttle over here to get to the checkpoint. Ah, a little snoring creature going on here. Squibs are running at me. Alright, actually, wait. What about you, good sir?
A good day to you.
Okay, not much there. I was wondering if he was going to tell me more about the ox carts. Alright, there's a couple things I want to check out at the checkpoint town.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Yes,
I
yes,
wouldn't
yes.
mind a chance to doze.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Have you do. Goodbye for now, Margaret. Garf, also don't ram in the lady. Alright, knowing how it is always to the checkpoint, we're gonna get attacked by, let's say, Cyclops?
I'll not stand up for this.
Nope, wolves.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
That was the most uneventful, Oh! We're basically here. Alright then. Oh yeah, we should make sure to grab this, because now we can make bunches of flowers and make more friends. And friends mean more lore and potentially quests. Items. How do I combine stuff correctly here? Also, where do flowers go? Why do I not see any flowers? Wait. Wait. No. Didn't I just pick up the... Okay, here's the moon glow. Oh, I wonder if the other one basically... Yeah, so I do wonder then if the withered flowers do come from... I mean, the dried flowers do come from flowers sitting in the inventory too long. Originally, I didn't think that was the case, despite all the meat going bad and whatnot, but... Because when you make them into a bouquet, they don't go bad.
Not good will come of this.
So, okay. A few things I want to check here. First off, hello gang that we sometimes see in town. Because he's and myself important old items.
Then buy some.
Oh. Oh, I totally forgot about the transference of souls. The second of a pair of grimoires brimming with ancient magic. When united with his twin, it gains access to a forgotten spell. Well, I definitely want to get that. I'm tempted to get this just to see if other dialogue might become a thing. You know what? Sure. No.
On the transference of souls, eh?
Yes.
'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir.
Review special finds. Ah, only the Wakestone Shard. I was hoping it'd be maybe the extra books that we need.
Hope to see you again.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a
It
journey
wasn't
to prepare for
that
after
much.
all. We can't afford to cut corners.
You're the boy I saved, right?
Yeah? What is
Yeah. Alright, let's... Excuse me. Go back up to Mage Man's place. Oh, yes, I also want to talk to him as well.
Any tidings to share?
Nope, but it is good that he likes me these days after we gave him flowers at one time. Hello, chicken. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright, you pawns.
I shall wait.
Wait here. Huh. We do have a quest marker inside the house now.
Of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Okay, Governing Soul. Winter's Path. I don't think that's... I think it was like Howling Blizzard or whatever. Okay, I don't see any books in here, I think. Ooh. Study in incanting. The act of incanting, of uttering a spell, is not merely symbolic. It forms wavelengths that catalyze magic, allowing it to manifest and therefore influence the physical world. I think we read this before. Yeah, considering this, there's several sources where incant the same spell. Yeah, amplify and enhance the magic cast. I mean, that sounds like just speeding up stuff. But I don't want to alarm him that I'm upstairs, so let's try to be careful. But yeah, the extra books don't seem to be... Actually, wait, what about this? No, that's Thunderous Accords. That's... Yeah, the books I gave him then aren't accessible from here. But I don't know how to complete his daughter's request. Unless I can ask for the books back from him.
I trust you are in good health.
I am.
I've a task for you, if you would oblige me.
I would. Oh, it's escort. You are that rare thing, a person equally noble in word and in deed. What's more, you are surprisingly difficult to fathom. Ian for one with my intellectual faculties. As such, I wish for you to join me in a jaunt, that I might further my understanding by deepening our acquaintance. Murden. Yes, accept.
I appreciate the gesture.
Maybe he'll give me back one of the books I gave him. He wants to go back to Vernsworth. Okay, well, not steal his stuff in front of him. Normally I wouldn't bother too much, but consider it. Can I get my books back?
You know the honor of my trust save you.
Okay. Well, alright. Normally I wouldn't waste a fairy stone for just this. However... Oh wait, am I really down to one? Like, I feel like we should do this to see if he doesn't give back the... Not give back, but, like, rewards us one of the books that we gave him. Because if we can get more books, we can give it to the little girl, his daughter, which hopefully...
While you're here, eh?
Like, she didn't ask for all the books. She said she'd be happy with some of them. We gave him some of them, but she's not marking off the quest for us, which isn't great. Let's see. Do I have any fairy stones? Wait, Vocation Guild doesn't have fairy stones. In my inventory. The inn has my inventory, though. Alright, hello.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas a remarkable recovery, really. The man was burnt to a crisp.
Oh, that's updated dialogue. Alright, withdrawal. How many fairy stones are in storage? Please be some. Excellent. Yeah, we'll take 3, so we should be carrying 4. Meaning once we use this one, it'll be down to 3. And I'm comfortable carrying 3 around. Alright. It seems silly, but yes, to expedite the end of the video here, let's go ahead and use a fairy stone. Use. Back here. And if like the previous ones, our escort should come with us. Right.
That went as well as we might have hoped.
Excellent.
Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Oh, he wants to go to the Vocation Guild.
You have my gratitude.
It would seem that a perfunctory observation is insufficient to gain an insight into the depths of your true nature. So be it. After all, one need not know everything, and, if not else, an enigmatic sovereign ought to make this world a far more interesting place.
Here, 'tis but a small token of my appreciation.
Be a book. Be one of the books. Dang it. I mean, I like flowers, don't get me wrong. I'll gladly take the flowers. Speaking of, gladly take the flowers, let's see if those noon blooms aren't maybe back.
To be thrown in jail.
I've heard
Flowers?
that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering. And make them an ally to our cause.
I don't see... Oh, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and combine the moon bloom with that. There we go. Combine. Bang. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and wrap up this video here. We've made progress. Sounds like basically our next destination is Batal. Where are you? My 3... I was debating between the Musketeers or the Stooges. But, alright. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, I'll go ahead and call it here. Good progress is made today. A few questions still linger. Mainly in terms of those books. We do have basically some solid leads going to Batal for both Sovran's quest and the seemingly main Golden Path quest. So, the beginning of next video, we should basically make our way back to the checkpoint town. I want to try and enter Batal through quote-unquote standard ways, rather than just like fairy stoning over there. to see if any like event quests kind of like pop up then. For example, we know that the caravans don't seem to run as much anymore over there due to the, what are they called, the coral snakes? Or something like that? So I'm wondering if we'll get a quest to take care of that stuff or not. But, yeah, many things. My brain was churning, but my brain was also a bit brain dead today as well, so my apologies for maybe a bit more trailing off than normal. But yes, until next time everybody, later!